everyone, I'm Simran and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 50 things that I adapted in this lockdown period, which is going to be about self-care, grooming tips that actually you can take care of while you're at home, because obviously when we did not get time, when it is absolutely unsafe to get out right now, we all want to take care of ourselves and make sure that we're pampered as well. So I'm going to be sharing a few different things that I adapted, and I hope that you can also look at it and adapt few of the things from that, because I think that it personally really helped me. So let's get started. So number one thing that happened during this lockdown is that I got introduced to a book called The Power of Subconscious Mind. It is a sheer gem. I really enjoyed reading this book. Even after lockdown today, whenever I feel, I get back to the book and read a few chapters of it. It is very nice, and it's not like a one-time read. You can anytime get back to the book and go to the chapter that you feel you need at that point of time in your life, and I would really suggest you guys to read it. I feel that it was one of the major things in terms of self-care that I did. This book gave me a new perspective, new kind of vision towards how I look at life, because obviously with the lockdown we had so much time to change the way how we look at it, and even if we didn't want to, it just gave us the time to kind of overthink about it, and I felt that it was such a nice thing, and I would definitely suggest that you should try and read it, at least few chapters of it that you feel that are relatable to you, and it's a beautiful book, guys. Just go and read it. So like the first thing was about how I took care of my head. Moving on is how I took care of my hair. Let's say that I'm really guilty of not taking care of my hair well before the lockdown, because I was so occupied with work, and the last thing that I did was taking care of my hair. Like, my hair care routine was really screwed up. I was not using specific hair care routine that should be followed. I wash my hair every single day, and especially the kind of treatment that I do in terms of like hair color or the heat products that I use. I feel that I should be a little more cautious about how I take care of my hair, but I have not been able to. But during this lockdown period, I especially made sure that I do that, and during this time I came across this particular range, which is from Matrix, and this is a beautiful range, guys. It's actually a professional hair care range for a salon at home like experience that you can have. This is actually called the Opticare Smooth Straight Professional Ultra Smoothing Shampoo. It is shea butter. So this is the shampoo, then there is a conditioner, and then there is this professional split end serum. I really love all of these three products. I feel that these products are not only that can give me like a salon-like look when I use them, but later after effects of the product are also really nice, and it actually makes my hair look really pretty. Like, my hair quality has gone better because of these products, is what I felt. I'm actually gonna put few clips from my hair that I have a video of before I started using this range, and then after this, of course, you can see, and I'll put few more better clips of you to see, for you to see how my hair looks now. It's just an easy 3-step process. So when I feel that my hair is a little extra greasy than usual, then I do a 2-time wash with the shampoo. Otherwise, 1 time works as well. It gives me really nice texture, very smooth looking hair, and of course, to top it all, then there's this conditioner that I use. Like, keep it for about 10 minutes for a better impact, so I don't have to use a mask, so it works like mask in that way. This again gives me like very silky smooth kind of a hair texture, so that's really nice. And then there is this split end serum, and this is something that I really liked. It's not at all oily in terms of like most of the serums that I've used kind of makes it look a little oily or patchy when I apply it, but this one doesn't, like even when I apply like a good quantity or amount of it. So it's really nice. I would suggest, and it's something that I really like using right before my blow dry. It gives a really nice impact on how my curls turn out. Like, I've used it today, and I feel that yes, it does make a difference on how my hair looks. So that was about this range, and I would definitely suggest that you guys try it out. I'll put down the link in the description box below for you guys to check it. So the next thing in terms of self-care grooming is this facial hair remover razor that I've been using for a really long time, but I felt that I should include it in this grooming bit in this video, because I know that all of you are not able to go to the salon or get your services done, and especially facial hair is something that I feel impacts a lot on how you appear, and I have never actually gotten facial waxing done because it doesn't suit me like initially I did, and my skin is very acne prone, so it just doesn't work for my skin. And secondly, bleach, I don't really like it. I have a lot of facial hair because I'm a Sardar, so I have to make sure that I don't use bleach because especially in the sunlight it looks awful. So I've been using this product for a really long time and it is very effective. I've heard so many myths around it, that does it give you harsh growth, or does it like really grow out that quickly? Yes, it does grow out a lot quicker than waxing, but it's not really a hassle. Like, I use it very often, every third, fourth day. Whenever I feel, I just use it like for about 2 minutes barely, and it is very easy to use. It doesn't give you marks or cuts at all, and I would definitely suggest that you guys try out this product as well. If I can find some link in the link, I'll put down in the description box below as well. And now you can find it pretty much everywhere, because I feel that yes, it is very important to do all of these things, because now that we can't go to salons, we have to find alternates about things that works better for us. The last thing that I did in terms of my care is actually a thing that I can actually call it a self-growth element, is that I learned cooking. I didn't cook as much before, it was only very occasional, but now in this lockdown I can say that I can cook everything from different kind of paneer tikkas to I can bake, because I tried so many things, and I think we all did. I can do shahi paneer, and I'm so glad that I learned cooking as well. I never thought that I would say it, but I really enjoy cooking, and I feel the happiness that you see on others' face when you cook is really special. That feeling is really nice. So I learned cooking, but what I really mean to say here is that during this time, in terms of my self-care, I kind of learned to cook few healthy things as well, which I feel is gonna be with me for a really long time, because once you start cooking, get used to like making something very healthy and having a healthy alternative for the kind of food that we eat, it really helps, and it can actually give you like a regular good schedule or a routine for a good diet. Because I feel there's so many people who start eating good food and then 10 days later they lose a certain weight, and then they get back to like eating junk and stuff, which I am guilty of too sometimes. But still, during this time I learned few things that are tasty as well, and yet something that you can continue forever, and it is not something that you have to eat out of the situation, but also out of good taste and happiness. So this is the one thing that I learned. I'll put down the link in the description box below. It's actually vadi tikki that I made. It's super healthy, barely any oil or masalas that would harm anything. So I definitely suggest that you guys try out. I'll actually put down this recipe that I found on the internet that you can try it up, and I'll also put in this picture that I made of a little flaunting. I really liked how it was, how it tasted. And it was one of the things, and I would definitely suggest that you guys also try good food in terms of self-care, because it does show up. The food you eat does depend on, does make a difference on how fresh you feel. And that's why I thought that I should add this point as well in the self-care bit. And that was about it for today's video. I hope that you really enjoyed this chatty kind of video, which wasn't like really specific to a few things. It was kind of my whole experience put down through this one kind of frame. But I hope you liked it as much as I like making it, and I hope I'll see you guys in my next video super soon. Bye.